this body, right? You're not this, I'm Patrick. Patrick's just a name. I'm just a little soul. I'm nothing. In the grand scheme of things.
You're a speck of dust on a rock floating in infinite nothingness.
Yes, exactly.
How does that make sense?
And actually, there's a
science is fake. I'm kidding.
there's a lot of liberation in that.
Yeah.
There's this pressure of you have to be someone, right? You have to prove something to somebody. Like, no, you're nothing. You're nothing. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. You don't belong to anyone. You don't have to please anyone. You are nothing. And in the grand scheme of things, that's the most liberating thing that you can say. And the more you practice that and the more you can remind yourself of that, it's like all your insecurities, if you think about it, come from trying to be someone or trying to be something.
Damn, Patty.
Right? You don't have to be anybody, right? And actually, by being nothing, you become everything. Because now all of a sudden, this whole world is in your palms. It's like, oh, okay, I'm nothing. It's like inner explosion.
Might as well try and do things that you love to do. Might as well, like, okay, you had a dream to do it. Do it.
Yeah.
You have you know what I mean? You're on this wave called life, and if you don't surf it, the wave is still gonna go by, man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
One day you're gonna wake up, you're gonna be, sick or dying of old age, and it's too late, man.
For sure,
it's too late. Do you believe in past lives? Do you think that Patty O'Donoghue is the only version of your consciousness, of your spirit that's lived in this world?
My answer to that is I don't know, because I truly don't know. The only way I'm going to know is if I die, right? And that's a privilege I will learn when I die. So for now, the only thing I know is true is that I'm here right now. That's the only thing that's true. The only thing that's true is now.
Absolutely.
Right? You live the past in the now, and you live the future in the now as well. So, and we spend so much time just thinking about the future, right? It's crazy. Like we think about all the things we're going to do tomorrow and all the things we're going to do in the next year, and we plan out our goals and blah, blah, blah. And then we reminisce on the past and like, oh, how cool the past was. But it's so hard. It's not, well, I don't know if it's hard, but it's something that most people don't do. It's like, well, what about the now? What about like this present moment? Why don't you spend more time thinking about right now and see how your life is gonna turn out, right? Like I always say, if you really want to be happy, spend more time, like take more deep breaths. Because when you take a deep breath, like think about it, if you're in your car and you're feeling stressed out, and you stop everything you're doing, you stop your music, and you sit down and you go, like the more deep breaths you can do like that in a day, I think you definitely have a better quality of life.
How so?
Because you're not crowded by these constant stresses and
so you're
thoughts.
Just saying,
you just realize you're saying to yourself, all is well.
All is
right?
Okay.
Okay, I have all these problems. Okay, I'm stressed at work, but I'm still alive. The now still exists. All is well, right? It's all is well. If you come back to the now more often, I think that will drastically increase your quality of life.
So you think people are just stuck in this constant,
stuck in the future, stuck in the past.
That's true. A lot of people are stuck in the past, that's for sure. And a lot of people are overconsumed and overwhelmed by what they're going to do in the future, that they're forgetting to live in the moment. And that time is a virtue. It runs out quick, okay? It goes by fast. So I totally agree that if you don't live in the moment, like, I don't know, you're gonna. To me, it's just if you don't enjoy what you have right now in the long run, it's too late.
Yeah.
It's too late, and one thing you can't get back is time.
Oh, yeah.
I noticed that a lot, man.
Probably,
you're gonna notice it when people that you love pass away, and that like certain situations. Not everything lasts. Even this can last for fucking who knows, man. It's not gonna be forever.
It's
it's
one of my biggest fears.
I know.
Is regret.
Like no regrets, dude.
No regrets. That's one of the things that drives me, because I want to know that I leave it all out on the line, right? I do everything that I could possibly do.
So you do everything, fucking pedal to the metal, 100%.
Well, I would like to do that. The reality is I don't, if I'm being truly honest.
I like that you're being honest, honestly.
No,
honestly,
I'm not gonna sit up here and say I'm perfect. Like I have a lot of flaws, and I still scroll on Instagram from time to time, and when I do, I feel like shit.
We're still human, dude.
Right? I feel like fucking shit, so I'm trying to get away from that.
Me too. Ever since this, dude, I'm on my phone constantly now.
Yeah.
It's starting to get heavy, man. It's starting to get annoying. And then I have to remember, I used to never. Well, I'd post like stories and stuff, but I never I wasn't active on Twitter and shit.
Yeah.
You know.
And it's just dopamine, right? We just keep getting flooded with dopamine.
Yeah. All the time.
Everywhere you look, dopamine, just ready, and we're all addicted to it.
Every single one of us.
Everyone.
If it's not that, it's this. If it's not this, it's porn. If it's not porn,
exactly.
It's weed. You know what I mean?
And
if it's not weed, it's food.
And that's the thing, right? We're transitioning. We're constantly transitioning our dopamine addiction.
But I think it's rooted in our DNA. I really do. I think we're just honestly, human beings are just over consumers. We love to feel good.
Yeah, you think?
I think so. I really do.
Yeah.
I think there's really nothing we can do. Yes, you could control yourself for sure. But at the end of the day, even the most,
I think that yes, there's definitely a part of us that's wired that way from previous generations. I think it's in our DNA. But if I think of, let's go back in time to the Vikings, do you think they were so addicted to dopamine as we are?
Absolutely.
You think?
Dude, imagine the dopamine surge from fucking chopping heads off, dude.
Right.
Think about it, man.
Right.
Think about it. Imagine the feeling of adrenaline after, man.
Yeah, but they're not chopping heads 75 times a day.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
History begs to differ, sir. Not every day, okay, but probably 75 in one day on a good day.
Yes.
Fucking Ragnar's out there swinging the axe.
Ragnar
Ragnar Lothbrok, yes.
You speak on the game.